Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome back to Deathmark. Previously we completed Chapter 3, and now we're no longer scared of phones. It's been 3 days since Hanayome. All the other mark bearers left the mansion. I'm the only one here now. I wonder when I'll be free of this mark. When can I leave this place? I thought the nerd guy, Otaku, might stay, but I guess he did. It's so lonely here. There's not even a scrap of meaningful information around. I looked around Sayakucho's bedroom to try to find something Mary mentioned. It's impolite to rummage through a woman's things, but I don't have the luxury to not do it. I searched every inch of the room, even under the carpet, but I came up empty. Seeing the dry blood on the floor reminds me of that horrifying sight I saw. I don't want to die like that. That sole reason has been my driving force in my struggle to survive since that day. But how long I keep this up? That thought fills me with such dread that it feels like my legs could give out. After searching everywhere I can, I leave the bedroom. The deserted entrance hall feels colder than usual. Thinking on it, it's already been over a week since I first came here. I've gotten completely used to this strange mansion. It's not really something I want to admit. Gokigenyo. Mary gives me her usual greetings in her monotone voice. She's still a complete mystery, though I can't say I'm not grateful to have someone to talk to now that everyone's gone. Did you locate the master key? No, I didn't. I see. I was sure that would be there. I've searched every accessible inch of the mansion and found no info of value. All that's left is the locked room. I'm trying to find the Kujo Mansion Master Key so I can open it. Mary said she thought it might be inside Kujo's bedroom, but it clearly was a bust. It is obvious I should have spoken with Lady Saya more before she died. I deeply apologize. Her voice carries a hint of sadness. She almost seems human when she does that. There's that full CG again. Looking more closely at her, I'm struck all over again by just how strange she is. I haven't really thought about it lately since I've been struggling to survive, but how did she come into existence? Hey, Mary. Were you made by Sayakujo? No. I have served the Kujo family since before Lady Saya was born. I was already here at the mansion when I opened my eyes the first time. They say tools used for many years can come to a house deities or souls. I may be something similar. So you're like a Kujo garden deity. That is an exaggeration. Though I would be very pleased if I could achieve such a status. Lady Saya's fate was most unfortunate. I will do my utmost to respect her wish to save all who bear the mark. Her clear green eyes stare at me. Lord Yashiki, thanks to you, many mark bearers have been saved. I am sure that Lady Saya would be extremely grateful to you. I very much feel the same way. Her voice is emotionless, but it sounds just a bit softer than usual. Her face can't show it, but it feels like she's trying to express her gratitude. Now, Lord Yashiki, it seems a new mark bearer has made their way into the mansion. I hope you can find some clue to the spirit that gave you your mark. Moshi moshi. Before she can even finish her sentence, there's a knock at the front door. Oh no. A girl bounces in wearing a fancy outfit. I blink dumbfoundedly at her appearance. She looks like It's his fighting game character who's an idol or something. You know, also like a Sonic version and like a Sonic game, but never actually made it in. It's complicated. Fighting Vipers? From Fighting Vipers. Nice to meet you. Good morning. It's the middle of the night. Oh, right. Sorry. I'm used to saying it as a greeting. So Dr. Kujo lives here, right? Madame Yasuoka told me to come. Is Dr. Saya around? Madame Yasuoka. Yep, no clue who that is. Sorry, but Saya Kujo isn't here. She's dead. I'm Kazuo Yashiki. I guess you could say I'm representing her right now. Are you here about the scar? I can help. Yeah, that's it exactly. It's actually called the mark, right? If you get it, your memories become a mess and you die soon after. That's what Madame Yasuoka said. Well, color me surprised. I didn't think anyone besides Saya Kujo knew about the mark. But this girl, she knows what will happen to her, but for some reason she doesn't look depressed at all. I've sold my soul to keep people entertained. Aren't you scared? Yeah, I'm terrified. But being a scaredy cat's embarrassing. I want to hurry and fix this whole mark thing for my fans, too. I'm a pro, and forgetting the lyrics on stage is definitely a no-go. I think I know what line of work she's in. She's a comedian! I really want to say that one, but okay. An idol. Are you an idol or something? Yeah, that's right. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Ai Kashiwagi. I sing, dance, perform as a member of Love and Hero. Oh yeah, Love and Hero, I know that one. Yeah? Oh, so that's your stage costume. Yeah, cool, right? I headed here straight after filming finished. If I'd gone to my dressing room, my manager would have found me. The taxi driver stared at my outfit the whole way here. Giggling, she removes her jacket and bares her shoulder. Familiar mark glares bright from her skin. I'm stuck wearing sleeves right now because of this thing. And it's gonna be summer soon. It seems as though this person is indeed a mark bearer. Oh, who's there? Ai's eyes bug out comically wide when she hears a female voice out of nowhere. She may know about the mark, but it doesn't look like she knows about Mary. There's just something about that Mary. Mary updates Ai about everything so far. She starts with Saya Kujo's tragic death and recounts her encounters with the spirits. Ai seems surprised to hear Kujo is dead. Isn't there an idol in that recent zombie idol anime that's called Ai? Huh. Funny timing. But she does it briefly well in her attempt to swallow this string of unusual events. This is a prequel of Zombieland Saga. Now, Lady Ai, do you have any idea as to where you received your mark? Is it the manhole place? Probably. When we filmed at that mystery spots. I don't think I got this scar until after we finished up filming. Boy, ghost hunters must be screwed in this world. I feel like I should ask her for more details about this mystery spot tour. Where'd you go? We went around the 3 mystery spots that are rumored to be haunted. One was an old tunnel in O City. There was a railroad crossing in T City, where a lot of accidents happened. The last was a back street in H City. Sure enough, H City was one of the places. What should I ask next? Some kind of show. A Summer Ghost Story special. During the shoot, our guest star, Madame Yasuoka, got this weirdly shaped scar. The minute she saw it, Madame Yasuoka told me it was called a mark. So I wasn't the only one to get the one. This Yasuoka also got the mark. Is this person not coming here then? Oh, I guess I forgot to say. Madame Yasuoka's on her way too. She'll just be a little late. She's stopping by her shop in Giza before heading over. What should I ask next? When did you notice it? We were rushing everywhere because we were pressed for time that day. It just was suddenly there. Well, that's not much help. I think that's all I'll get from her. You mentioned a street in H City, but where exactly was it? Oh, just a sec. Ai takes her cell phone out of the bag and flips it open. I'm pretty sure it was in an email my manager sent me. Oh, there it is. It was Keimiyamachi North Road. It was a pretty weird place. A ton of manholes were all over. So, this name. Keimiyamachi North Road. The file in the garage said a woman holding a Buddha statue was seen there. Is it just a coincidence, or... What if this Miss Yasuoka is connected to this? Food for thought. Hey, you're kind of frowning. Is something wrong? Oh no, it's just... It seems we have determined where you must go tonight. Please head directly to Keimiyamachi Road, Lord Yatsuki. There may be a spirit trace there. That's not the only thing I might find. There may be a clue about who stole the Buddha statues from each shrine, too. Won't you be me? And of course, I'll come with. Our group has a song that goes like this. I'm not one to sit around and wait. I'll blast through those evil traps, standing my way with all my might. That song sucks! Okay. Sounds like Love and Hero specializes in the motivational type of song. Anyway, she seems willing enough, so I'll let her help. Partner. Huh, no file yet. Let's see. Spirit power is the same. You have more power, less intelligence. Dang, an idol has more power than me. It makes sense, so idols do work out. Which is probably neat. I still remember the current puppet idol group Love and Hero. Her sense of justice is strong, and she displays anything that's twisted. She's an accomplished pianist whose skill is to sing and play simultaneously. Let's go! Well, this place is just... It's things like these that are weird. It's like when you enter a house. Sometimes certain homes like have really bad contract work or like really weird additions. And you're weirded out and you're like, oh, my mind's acting out weird. Sometimes that kind of weird distortion is you would say the logic of why people think there might be ghosts in certain areas, because it's just your mind like weirded out by like layouts or like things not seeming right. But so let's give you that vibe. It's a little bit too many manholes here. A road runs through a wide residential area. It's far removed from major crossroads, so it's totally deserted at this time of night. We look a little suspicious wandering around, but no one's here to report us. Are you still be worried that? Yeah, you're worried that. Don't you have like a change of clothes in a bag? Oh, yep, this is the place. We were looking for a ghost here. It wouldn't happen to be a woman wearing white carrying a statue, would it? Actually, yeah, that was the rumor. I don't really remember the statue bit. So did you find the ghost? No, we didn't. But Madame Yasuoka said she felt a bad presence throughout the entire shoot. You keep mentioning Yasuoka. What kind of person is she? Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. She is a famous fortune teller. Her predictions often come true. They say she's got true spiritual powers. This fortune teller knew about the mark. Maybe she was working with Sayakujo. Oh yeah, I better email her. I'm gonna let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Saya. I pushed some buttons on her phone. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. In 10 years, everyone will probably own one. Old and young alike. I come from the far-off future, the year 2018. In the future, we all have cell phones, and we all hate each other for it. Technology evolves so fast, it's amazing. Sorry that took so long. Alright, should we get right down to investigating Mr. Yasuki? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. Alright, so we don't even know what ghost we're dealing with yet. We haven't even seen the chapter drop, or a spirit file, or anything. Ooh, vending machine. An old vending machine. Doesn't look like it's been restocked in a while, it's mostly empty. Damn. A normal manhole cover. Looks like we need special tools to open it. Huh? This one's got a different design. It's true. It's the only one of an older make. It's covered in rust. Huh. Looks like you can get a hand in. Can you lift it? I highly doubt it. I'm sure you need special tools to open a manhole. Well, why not just try it? Determination and strength will get you farther than you expect. Is that from enough of your songs? Come on, Mr. Yashiki, you take that side. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. The lid lifts and a putrid smell wafts out. I can't believe we actually got it open. The black void stretches deep underground. A rusted metal ladder is sent to the side of the hole. Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, it doesn't smell like it does. Weird. Connects to hell, that's where it connects. In the rumor about the white-robed woman, the woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be that she hid herself down here? Why don't we try going down for a look? What? Are you serious? But I'm in my stage outfit. Well, maybe you should have brought a change of clothes and a gym bag. But you know, choosers can't be beggars, okay? So you're going to wait up here? No, I'm coming. But don't you dare look up while you're climbing down. Ah, oh, come on, who cares? We're all gonna die. It's the last thing on my mind. I go down first and I quickly follows. The rusted ladder creaks when you put weight on it. It doesn't make me nervous at all. We make our way carefully and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. I feel like this must go farther down than a normal sewer. It's like a secret entrance. Maybe for a secret society's hideout. Ai's voice bounces off the walls above me. She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out. My feet finally reach solid ground. A concrete passageway stretches before us. I doubt it's been ventilated in a long time. The musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it slightly difficult to breathe. Definitely doesn't look like a sewer. At least my outfit won't get dirty. But where are we anyway? How should I know? We'll just have to look around. This is a weird place. If I climb the ladder, I can get above ground. Strange iron box. Don't even bother looking at it, just open it, feel it. I slip my hands underneath the lid and pull with all my might. It pops open with an unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside along with what looks like a notebook. The hammer, the hatchet, and the red notebook. Wow, it was full of stuff. What does the notebook say? I flip through the notebook of Ai. The lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. But what concerns me even more is... what's that smell? A bizarre stench invades my nose like a mix between tallow, perfume, and blood. It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook. I can't believe you're holding it. Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke. I put the notebook in my bag for now. The smell might permeate the other items, but some sacrifices are necessary. This is gonna be the scent fetish ghost. This is what's gonna go down. Eek! Ai suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her tracks. Mr. Yashiki? What is that? She shakily points and I shine the light that way. I don't know. Scratches on the walls? No, it's hair. It's being dark and long as clinging to the wall. Is that Human hair. But what's it doing here? Oh, I'm a little weirded out now. It goes all the way. Oh god, it's up in the ceiling too! Alright, now we're in a Johnny Ito story. No hair here. The wall has been discolored by water stains and dust, going by the feeling it's got to be old. It's an old-fashioned, though well-built iron door. The paint is chipping in places, so it must be pretty old. Well, that door looks ancient. I had no idea there was a place like this under the ground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab? Yeah, this is where they're making the Kamen Riders. This is where Shocker is. How can she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. I'm sorry, did I say something bad? No, it's not that. I give up on I and reach for the doorknob. It's locked. Of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so... I never get to finish what I'm saying. Wait! It's a man! Most evil thing of all. An old man jumps out from the iron door, yelling strangely. Hey, where are you folks from? What are you doing on my turf, huh? He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then I smell an odd stench. It seems this old man is a homeless guy who's living down here. Nothing really. He's hunting ghosts, you know, curses and stuff. That's right, we haven't done anything. I know she's trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound convincing. This underground shelter isn't a place for irresponsible layabouts like yourselves. Understand? So leave my turf alone and get out of here. He disappears behind the iron door, and it sounds like he's carefully locked it up again. Man, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a person to come out. Were you expecting a ghost? Oh, do you think that guy was homeless? Oh, yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud, though. Could it be she's never seen one before? Still, that old man. Why did he pop out just to warn us? If the door was locked, then he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. But if I don't know why, then I should probably just do as he says. Maybe he knows about the ghost. He's secretly guarding us. Let's go. He might come yell at us again. Yeah. We've seen just about everything we can. It seems to be an underground shelter. But with the solid concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter. Well, we didn't find anything on Spirit or that woman in the white robe. You know what it probably is? It's probably a bomb shelter from World War II. Whatever not happens in this universe. They seem kind of like... They use like very vague language to allude to things, but they don't outright say it, even the city names. So we'll say, not World War II, okay? At least the notebook shows some promise. Too bad we couldn't get more out of that old guy. What's behind that door anyway? Gold! For the moment we enter the shelter, it's been hard to breathe. Like there's a noose tying around my neck. I thought it was because of the still air, but that might not be the only reason. The hair. So look at my head throbs. This place. It holds some kind of horrible secret. I'm almost sure of it. Do I somehow know this underground shelter? Mr. Yashiki, you're kind of spacing out. Are you okay? You look pale, too. I'm fine. It's nothing. The air in here is pretty bad. No surprise you're feeling sick. Let's head back up for now. We return to the entrance and begin climbing the rickety ladder. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze that brushes my cheek is refreshing. The unpleasant air that hounds us underground starts to disperse. Ah, Miss Xue, I finally found you. Oh boy. I'm glad to see you are safe. Oh, Madame Yasuoka! Oh, this is a chuny party now. Good morning! Great to see you. But what are you doing here? I went to Miss Xue. Are you the one who stole the Buddha? I went to Miss Xue's mansion, but no one answered the door. I then got your email, so I came here. Still, it is hard to believe that Miss Xue had passed away. This seems to be the woman that I keeps mentioning. The thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. I'm Towako Yasuoka. You must be Mr. Yashiki. I read about you and your mark in Miss I's email. It seems you've been working hard to help those who have the mark. Yasuoka, how much do you know about the mark? A good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping I do. Miss Xue told me about a scar like that, and I asked what I knew of it. Oh. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for more. I assume it's some sort of curse, though I never thought it would be the work of inhuman spirits. Or that I would become a victim. Yasuoka rolls up her sleeve, revealing a mark on her arm. I have lived long enough already. I have no attachments to this world. But Miss Ai is still young. Do everything you can to save her. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I heard you have spiritual powers. Mr. Yashiki, don't sound so suspicious. I don't care about spirits and ghosts, but she's definitely the real deal. It's natural to be doubtful. It's best not to tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. However, Mr. Yashiki, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Have you experienced something no one else has? I don't know. The mysterious voice I hear every so often suddenly comes to mind. I mention it to her. Intriguing. John the Ark was famous for hearing the voice of God. But usually it's only spirit whispers. It may be an evil spirit or a ghost, or even the soul of someone who loves you trying to save you. If it's trying to help, I'd appreciate it if it could give me clearer hints. I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal. Static can garble the message. A soul protecting the one it loves. Ah, how romantic. Mr. Yashiki, do you have any idea who that soul could be? There was this anime girl once. Don't ask. There's no way I could... I don't have any memories. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way that I'd be able to know. So what's your plan now? We're going to head back to the mansion. We need to report to Mary after all. Oh, and who might that be? A talking doll, straight out of an anime. A doll? Well, that talks even. A talking doll. Not so strange when you consider it's the Kujo family we're discussing. She's not surprised at all. Guess it pays to specialize in supernatural sometimes. Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this Mary. As Yasuoka climbs out of the car, her gaze turns nostalgic as she looks around. It's been a long time. About 20 years now. Back 2 generations of family heads. Like I said, I'm wondering if you're never a one-shot character or if you are, like I said, connected to the events that's causing this. You've known them a long time then. It hasn't been that long. I had a falling out with Murasame, The second last had and cut ties with them. They didn't even invite me to Murasame's funeral. The last had Masamune and Saya were the kids the last time I saw them. Imagine my surprise when Saya contacted me a month ago. Wait a second. First it was Murasame, then it was Masamune. And the current head is Saya Kujo, right? There have been 3 heads in 20 years. That's right. Yasuoka grimaces. The family is known for their short lives. Accidents or heart attacks. Very few have lived full lives. You could also be an excommunicated member of the family, because it's not unusual for people to change last names. Gossips say their family is cursed, so Saya Kujo didn't escape that fate either. It's probably just coincidence, but there's something about this mansion that tells me I shouldn't be so sure. If it really is a curse, what's causing it? Could it be divine wrath? Ah, Miss Xue. You've been staring this whole time. Something the matter? Well, there's something. Mr. Yashiki, does the Kujo family keep animals out in their yard? What? No, I don't think so. Oh, then that black rabbit is odd. That rabbit's back again. What is it doing here? Where did it go? I think it was headed for the building. It had something in its mouth. What was it? Key? I don't know. It's too dark and was far away. That's definitely Saya Kujo then. You know the rabbit, Mr. Yashiki? Kind of. I tell them about the black rabbit I've seen on my investigations. Mary said it has some sort of spirit residing in it. And now it's suddenly here. What could that mean, I wonder? All at once my heart starts pounding. I have a bad feeling about this. Like something terrible is about to happen. I find myself bolting the entrance hall. Everything looks the same as usual here. Did the rabbit get inside the mansion? I quickly scan the room for it. Mary isn't sitting on the sofa. Mr. Yashiki? Oh, over there, in the corner! I turn in the direction Eye is pointing. What's going on? Eye's voice has an audible shake in it. How the hell should I know? I have to force the words out of my mouth. My voice shakes like hers. Yasuoka is silent. Mary lies on the ground, tragically broken. And you also bleed, too! Her beautiful face is smashed to pieces. Next to her lies the rabbit. Its head is twisted unnaturally. Fresh blood stains the floor. Hey, Mary. Now I'm really not trusting this fortune teller, because they said they came here first. I call out to her, daring to hope. So is the black rabbit actually Mary in the end? Because they died together. But I only get silence in response. Mary is dead. Though I don't know if you can say that for a doll. After that, I and Yasuoka help me pick up Mary's remains as well as the rabbits. We work in complete silence, no one daring to speak a word. Now I'm truly forever alone. Mary is gone. I'll have to face spirits in the mark without her help from now on. Terror and dread threaten to consume me. Will he even be able to hunt down spirits like I've been doing? What the hell happened here? Did some sort of spirit do this? We know Kujo Mansion isn't necessarily safe from spirit attacks. In fact, Saya Kujo was killed by Hanehiko. And why did the rabbit come here? The last time I saw it was at H Shrine. Did I travel all the way here after that? For what purpose? Mr. Yashiki, a moment please. I found this while cleaning up. Do you have any idea what it is? She hands me a key ring with a single key on it. The tag attached to it says Master Key. It's the master key to the mansion. But what's it doing here? Miss Xue did say the rabbit had something in its mouth earlier. It could have picked up this key ring and carried it. Are you saying the rabbit had the master key? Maybe she chased the rabbit to get the key, and then she used the key, got whatever she wanted out of the room, and, you know, left. Placed the key with the bodies. It's only a guess. It's also quite possible that Mary had it herself. But Mary said she didn't know where it was. The truth is shrouded in darkness. We can use that key to open up any room in the mansion, right? Is there a place you want to get into? As a matter of fact, there is. There's one place I've been unable to check. The locked room in the southeast corner of the second floor. The room layout looks no different from that of the other guest rooms. A bunch of stuff on that table. Pictures and the everything. What are those tools on the desk? They look pretty strange. That frame over there interests me. I'd like to see the photos inside. There are two places of entrance. Which one should I check first? Desk, maybe? On the desk is a board line of tools. There are a variety of sharp chisels and long tools that look like spatulas all in a row. Next to them are bottles filled with paints and a stack of art books. What exactly were they making? The desk drawers are full of tools as well, but no documents or reports on the mark like I had hoped. I picks up a chisel and studies its handle. This thing. Mr. K is engraved on it. Oh, MK. Masamune? So Saya Kujo would be SK, so... Saya's father was Murasame Kujo, and her older brother, the head before her, was Masamune Kujo. Either one would be Mr. K. Said it again. I guess not fully wrong. Technically they are Mr. K, but that's not what they're saying. Yasuko tilts her head in thought. I heard the Kujo family ancestors were tasked with making Buddha statues. I suppose either of them could have been influenced by that. That's about all we learned from this desk. I'll check the other spot next. Maybe they're trying to make new ones to fix the old ones. The picture frame contains several photos. Marionettes, wax figures, Japanese dolls. They're all photos of dolls. And one of them is... Mary. And there's the mark. A photo of Mary's bare frame. It looks like she was still being put together. So the tools on desk are used to make dolls. Then was Mary created here in the mansion? There's a pound on Mary's right arm. Isn't that the mark? But... I never saw anything like that on her arm. Two Marys? Plus this one is a different color from the one of us mark bearers have. A black mark. Ours may be red, but somehow this feels even more ominous. After examining the desk and the frame, we search the rest of the room as well. But we come up with nothing more. Oh, that's too bad. I was expecting an amazing secret. We didn't learn anything more about spirits of the mark here. The only thing left is that diary found in the shelter. We'll just have to place all our bets on that. Yeah, I can see, we still haven't even seen the chapter drop. We haven't seen the ghosts yet. So it's a little bit of a slow burn, this chapter so far. You know, aside from Mary dying, that's a pretty heavy hit. We return to the entrance hall. I pull the red notebook out of the bag I left on the floor. The flour and tallow smell assaults my nose. I feel like my olfactory senses are shriveling. What a vulgar stench. I recognize this from when we filmed on Kamiyachi North Road. There was only a brief whiff of it, so I thought I imagined the smell. But perhaps that's when I received. Yasuko scowls at the notebook. If she's right, then this notebook would be connected to the spirit somehow. Inside is the contents of a woman's diary. It almost seems like it was soaked in a pool of perfume. Stains and discoloration makes most of the pages unreadable. But the last page seems clean enough. The date is from half a month ago. Oh, I just saw it in the shadow. I just noticed it at first. Oh no. It's like, huh, that room's kind of empty. Oh. Xue-sensei, huh? I wonder if they did a little bit of a spoiler. Because they made it Miss Xue? Or something? Which I guess is what you would address a teacher as. But they just say Xue-sensei. They could just say Xue teacher? I guess Miss Xue reads a little more smoother. As I await the fated day, I recall my days as a teacher. The children called me Miss Xue. Xue, the keeper of the animals. Probably because I kept so many laboratory animals in the science lab. I got to be surrounded by my beloved animals, my cute little snakes. It was so much more fulfilling than my current boring research. But because of that foolish principal and fire, the school was shut down. Oh, that's that same damn school of Hanahiko. My paradise was stolen from me. I remember the room with the burns. I need to take back my paradise. The great Asura has bestowed upon me the wisdom I need to do that. Tomorrow I will die. By the great Asura's abundant mercy I will be reborn as Miss Xue, so I may rebuild my paradise again. It is all as the great Asura has said. Oh, great Asura. Asura, Asura, Asura. Asura, and on. The rest of the page is filled with Asura. Did she lose her sanity while writing it? Traces of kiss marks cover the names. That combined with the choking perfume. The heavy weight of lust is overwhelming. The dark passions of this notebook. Feeling disgusting. I'd love to burn it to ash immediately. So this Miss Xue who wrote this, could she be the woman from the rumors? If she worked in a lab, that would explain the white robe. But I wonder which school she was talking about. She said it was her paradise. Do you have any idea? H Elementary. Yes, I agree. It's the only abandoned school in this area that hasn't been torn down. It may be the paradise she wrote of. If what the diary says is true, then the woman died after she wrote it. This great Asura would have guided her transformation into Miss Xue. I can't believe a human would choose to become a spirit of their own free will. Is that really possible? She seemed fairly confident that she would be reborn, and the notebook being in the shelter might serve as supporting evidence. Perhaps she meant it as a farewell to her life as a human. How sentimental. Miss Xue. So is she the one that gave Madame Yasuoka and I our marks? And that's where we found the diary, so the spirit must know the place. It would make sense that it comes and goes from there and then, for whatever reason. It looks like we know where we must go next. Time to go to H Elementary. New info is added to the spirit file. Why would I hit talk? Does anyone talk back? Ouch! Mary isn't here anymore. I've never hit that option ever again. Tragedy at Kujo Mansion. We come back to the mansion to a shocking scene. Mary is cruelly smashed to pieces and the black rabbit lies in a pool of blood. We could only stand there in horrified silence. What was the rabbit doing here? Why did both of them die? They are our guides or spiritual advisors. How in the world am I supposed to face spirits now? While cleaning, Yasuoka finds the master key to the mansion. I guess the black rabbit had it for whatever reason. Regardless, it let us enter the locked room. Inside we discovered that either Mazumune or Murasame, former heads of the Kujo family, likely made merry. But unfortunately, we found nothing on spirits that marked like we hoped. We found a foul-smelling notebook in the underground shelter. I and Yasuoka say they smelled something similar when they were filming in the Manhole Road. The notebook appears to be some teacher's diary, and legible parts are indescribably bizarre. Tomorrow I will die, and by the great Asura's abundant mercy I will be born as Miss Xue. Miss Xue. That was the nickname of the teacher who kept the law of lab animals. The abandoned school has become her lab could be H Elementary. The spirit who gave I and Yasuoka their marks at Manhole Road and the woman in the white Uisin carrying Buddha statue. If they're both Miss Xue, we need to find out who she is. We have to search H Elementary. Oh, the snakes! That's why there was a bunch of snakes in there. Let me see what your stats are. About what I expected. I'm telling you, it's just as I said before. People who can hear voices are. It's been a lecture from that moment we got in. Most inherited that power from their ancestors, so I'm sure your family has similar powers. What if I am a Kujo myself? Because nothing said that, you know, Saya didn't have a brother or something. It doesn't sound like it'll ever end. I zone out, staring at the road ahead of me. By the way, changing the subject, you've been to H Elementary once before, haven't you? Huh? Oh yeah. The sudden topic shift shakes me out of my drowsiness. Could you tell me about your experience? It would be a good point of reference. Sure, I don't mind. I tell her everything that happened with Hanahiko. It only happened a few days ago, but it feels like a lifetime. I see. She nods repeatedly. There has already been one spirit, and you defeated it. Yeah, basically. That if Miss Xue is in H Elementary, that means two spirits live separately in the same elementary school. Live separately? Two spirits existing in the same place, is that even possible? Of course, it's rare for powerful ghosts to live together in the exact same place. That's why I said separately. In Hanahiko's case, was there any area that you weren't able to enter? Now that you mention it, we didn't go to the second floor at all. That decides it then. If Miss Xue is in the school, she must be there. Yasuoka analyzes the situation calmly, as if working with an abacus. Even though her own life is on the line, it doesn't seem to rattle her at all. Yasuoka takes one look at me and smiles like she read my mind. Well, of course I'm scared, and no matter my age, I'm still human. I'm just ready to resign myself if it turns out to be impossible. Some things go better once you give up. Is that your advice as a fortune teller? No, as someone who's lived as long as I have. Giving up makes life easier. That's how everyone gets to heaven in the end. Okay. I see you and me are gonna get along just fine. Yasuoka and I arrive at H Elementary. So this is H Elementary, huh? It really looks haunted like they say. So the second floor is priority. Now that I'm thinking about that, Zhu-sensei. I mean, we didn't get a good look at, but looked kind of like an Aooni. Yeah, that's right. Then let's go. We don't have time to waste. Oh, back here again. Is there anything new here or no? No. Let's just hit plow to the second floor. We'll go from the right side, I guess. I'm not sure if it matters. I return to the landing with a cracked mirror. I stare into the mirror, recalling how I felt back then. I quickly look away. I shine my lamp at the ceiling instead. But there's nothing there anymore. There are no traces of the rose vines or the guard's corpse. Is something the matter? No, it's nothing. I just wanted to check something. Spirits can do a lot of weird things, but can they really make corpses disappear? That would be ridiculous. Climb the stairs. Poison snakes cover the hallway. It'd be foolish to try to keep going. Are you kidding? There are poison snakes up here? They'll be fine. If we leave quietly, they won't attack us. I cautiously take a step backward. Suddenly the snakes react to my bag. What? The snakes flit their tongues in the air and trying to smell something. After a moment, they begin to leave. They disappear into the darkness of the hall before I can even blink. They vanish without a sound, all at once, as if they'd never been there to begin with. They left. What was that? Some sort of trap? I don't know. It looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. That red notebook is inside. Maybe this smell made them think we were friends. Let's try going down the hallway. I haven't gone this way yet. Oh, is that so? How very exciting. Are you being sarcastic? Never. Going on an adventure at my age will be quite the story to tell in the future. Yasuoka chuckles quietly. So let's start checking out hallways. Locked, huh? A piano placed somewhere. That was a piano, correct? I still my breath and strain to hear any noises. But it doesn't seem like anyone's here. What's this? She picks up something off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. Got the sheet music, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Oh, I wonder how you are. It looks like a piano sheet music. A children's song. Can you play? Yes, of course. Well, I wish that was true. I'm utterly hopeless when it comes to music. I'm tone deaf. I have no sense when it comes to rhythm. Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you in this area. Info was added to the spirit file piano sheet music. Nice bag. Piano music plays from somewhere. Is there a music room? Is music playing it? Or is it just never curse-related thing? I found sheet music nearby shortly after Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Probably coming from elementary school music classes. I can't play, but there's a Mark Berry who's good at that kind of stuff. Though I can't imagine us needing to play the piano. We'll probably need the idol. At some point. Looks like things like bulletin boards used to be on the wall, but they were all taken down. Whoa. Blackboard is covered in dents and scratches. It's probably too damaged to use. I look out the schoolyard for the window. I don't see anything moving around. Fourth grade. The bare floor causes our steps to echo as we walk. We need to make sure the spirit doesn't hear us. Band desk. Feel that desk. Trifling around inside. And find something soft. Fua fua. It's a wind up piece of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems to be something someone failed to destroy. Got fragment S. Fifth grade classroom. A cold wind blows in the window. Something's in between the window and its frame. I slide the broken window open and trap paper falls out. Worn talisman. That's not money. Okay. A jumble of wires wrapped around the door handle. It'll be locked by a wire stuck in the keyhole. Hatchet. I swing the hatchet down on the wire hard. It makes a dull noise, but the blade only puts a dent in the wire. If I don't hit it on top of a hard surface, it'll be hard to cut it. Hammer. Notebook. Well, we'll come back to it. We have the luxury of looking around some more, I think. Now we're at the 6th grade classroom. We can never save. That isn't good. Something is scrawled on the blackboard. I. Zen. It looks like the letters spell I Zen. There are more after that, but someone's a Bleach fan. They aren't legible. Aizen. Asura. I believe? Really, that's what it says. It's difficult to explain, but I can see the direction the strokes are going. Following them, that's what it says. Altogether, it's Aizen Asura. Aizen Asura. It's not familiar. It's the name of a god or a Buddha. But why is it written on the blackboard? Feel that plant. I lifted up and uncovered a dirty piece of paper. Nah, just a talisman. Flecks of red are all over the floor. They smell like iron. And you know why they smell like iron. So that was 6th grade classroom. Something's over here. Second floor isn't covered in roses like the first. There's no movement and I don't see any plants. I guess that phenomena didn't happen on this floor. Long desk and what looks like a sink loom in the darkness of the classroom. This seems to be... This appears to be a science lab. Takes me back. Still, though. Yasuoka grimaces. It smells in here. There's that smell. It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. The putrid smell fills the whole room like a box of onions has gone rotten. The look comes over Yasuoka's face, like she's remembering something. Almost like the smell of death. Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on. Looking at the map, so this was the first room. The desk is scorched. Seems there's more fire damage in here than the staff room. This is probably where the fire started. Ah, so it started up here, then it went burned down the room below. There's a talisman in a dusty sink. I got a lot of talisman power. Always these back rooms. Oh, no. 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 Sturdy wooden cabinet. Don't think, feel. Like be time machine. The cabinet door opens easily. The inside is completely full to bursting with something. Animals? I pull it out and discover that it's a garbage bag full of shredded paper. Office trash. You're going to take that with you? What an odd man you are. You've not played a retro game. When I lift up a bag, an unshredded wad of paper falls to the floor at my feet. I open up and see several complete sentences. Guess they failed to destroy this section. I might run the wrong order of rooms based on the numbers of the fragments, but you know, it's whatever. I open the cupboard and check inside, but all I find is trash and dust. Like my soul. What's this? It's a shelf packed with numerous chemicals. Getting closer, I see some large containers. Whoa, boy. Whoa, Nelly. I hear Yasuoka gasp behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs. That could be the teacher. Maybe they preserved themselves and became a ghost. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. can't be. There's no way they'd use these as educational aids. They're extremely fresh for being samples. Probably because they were cut from a living body. But it doesn't seem like it's been that long since any of them were severed. Science lab storage room. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. Take a closer look, I notice a large tag on the side of the container. Great Asura. Letters are messy but legible. Great Asura. Down must mean below where we currently are. So that would be the first floor. Recalling the school's layout, I think there was a similar storage area on the first floor. I'm not sure what it means, but it might be important. I decided to take the tag just in case. Feel. I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes a measure of courage to search body parts. I stick my hand inside, half closing my eyes, and feel around the shelf. So, there's something there. Well, yeah. I stopped myself from voicing my frustration. I can't make Yasuoka do something like this. I searched the chemicals, formalin containers, unidentified samples, every nook and cranny. I found a few things I can use. A clear bottle of a liquid inside has a label of a chemical formula on it. A brown ball that has an irritating smell. Its label is wide and unreadable. And finally, a bottle wrapped up in foil. It smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely just some kind of chemical as well. Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up. A vinyl bundle in the corner catches my eye. I pick it up and realize it's a tightly wrapped bundle of clothes. A white coat stands out the most. Must be a lab coat. This is a science lab, so they likely have spare lab coats. Though it is a bit concerning. That rumor about a ghost in white. I and Yasuoka got their marks while filming our TV show about it at K Miyamichi. And all the average clothes along with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence? Materials. I grab one and flip through the pages. There are a ton of notes inside, scribbled in thin letters. It seems there are simple explanations for the students. I take out the last book. When I look inside, I scrape a paper falls from in between the pages. Oh man, they really wanted me to have a lot of talisman energy. It's a little concerning. Like I must be prepared for something, huh? There were strange things in the storage room in that gross science lab. Hands, ears, eyeballs, parts encased in liquid. All relatively fresh. All belonging to women. We searched the shelves for anything useful and found 3 bottles. One with a corroded label, one reading CH3, CH2OH, and a fragrant one that says ID5. So yeah, see, this one was stacked here later. We went in the wrong order a little bit of rooms. Before I examine that anatomical model, I'm going to cover my butt with a safe file. It's an elaborate anatomical model. Taking a closer look, I notice a huge tear in its mouth. I don't think that's just a model. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should. It's got like a weird classical smile. It's almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down and it couldn't handle the strain. Feel the model. The mouth might be broken because someone stuck their hand down it. But that means something is hiding either in the mouth or the torso. I could break it, but then I might break whatever's inside too. Nothing for it but to stick my hand in. Please don't bite off my arm. I hesitantly slide my hand into the mouth. Something cylindrical is inside. I grab it and try to pull it out. Gah! Snakes! Seriously? It's a snake head. Roused by the movement, snakes begin pouring out from every crevice. Hurry, step back! I stumble backwards. How did I not get bit? The snakes slowly retreat back into the model. Seems they live inside it. I bet something's hidden in there. But to get, I'll have to find a way to pacify the snakes. Oh look, the fragments. SI. Wave can control the shock. Blank shock, the blank blank. This blank is at blank blank. Great. This is to keep it locked. See, push a memo blank at certain sound wave. Let's put sleep. Also regain sight while agitated to aware of testing. Why don't we just take a hatchet to it? Flammable, not hold but open flame. Handle with Claire. Smells like chlorine. Corroded label. Fresh floral scent. Let me see if I got something here I can use. Maybe. The snakes by the stairs might have moved because of the red notebook. In that case, the snakes here might also. I hold the red notebook up to the model. The snakes shift around slightly. But that's all that happens. I don't think that will work. Doesn't look like the red notebook is effective. Well, we'll come back, I guess. A school broadcast. Well, that's not part of the broadcast. A strange voice echoes over the intercom. Do the test. I guess it is Aoni. Table on the table. Static crackles before being cut off. It seems we're being watched. I believe she said table. Something might be on the desk. Let's take a look. Propulsive voice echoes from a loudspeaker. Miss Xue. It's a test time. We have to take tests. There are several classrooms on the second floor, including the science lab we're in. Who knows what Miss Xue wants, but maybe the test will give us a hint on how to fight her. We may as well take them while we prepare for the upcoming encounter. On desk scanner of lab equipment is a small pencil and problem sheet. Are we supposed to fill this out? Peek at the questions. Does it look like chemistry symbols? Look like there's a science test. So he's written on the top in messy letters. Remember the experiments. That's right, I found several bottles of chemicals in the storage room. Were those chemicals used in some sort of experiment? I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Live or die and flunk. Compound A is widely used as fuel or disinfectant. Its chemical formula is CH3, CHXO. What number should X be? Oh, I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, dang it. 2. Compound N is simply acid and contains salt that reacts to various metals. Which statement about compound N is true? Skin turns black on contact? No. Light-proof container? It stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? Stink when thick and fragrant when thin. You seem to pass the test. I need the answer sheet. Texas room next door. Proceed there quickly, students. Well then. It sounds like there are other tests. Seems so. Perhaps she wants to test us. Yeah, I would figure it because it's a test. Maybe. It's not called Jolly Time. I mean, that's what tests are for. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. A more immediate topic should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. I didn't notice when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly. It's 100 times worse than that notebook, like a zoo in the dead of summer. I showed tightening the random pouch in my bag so the smell doesn't spread. Answer sheet. Yasuoka narrows her eyes at me. Are you sure you shut that securely? It still stinks to high heaven. Huh? Yasuoka's right. The smell has definitely gone stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. I looked down and double-checked my bag. What? I suppose it looks like a box down on the floor behind the desk. Oh. My instincts realize what it is before my brain does. Hands and feet stick out of the blood-soaked cover. Inside that box is... I've got to check to make sure, but I can't make myself move. Yasuoka seems to know something's wrong. I'll help you. Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage to reach out, is this the guard? I pull off the fixed sheet. It is! That hat's familiar, so are the clothes. There's no mistake. It's the corpse of that guard who was hanging from the ceiling with Moe Watanabe. I collapse to my knees, a horrible feeling comes barreling up from my chest. Calm down, it's okay. Come on, take a deep breath. There's a corpse. That's where the smell was coming from. So that's what it was. Let's quickly leave here, staying will only make things worse. I drag myself woodenly like a puppet on strings. The classroom next door. What? The next test is in the classroom next door. Let's go there. Yes, let's. All these tests make me feel like I'm back in girls' school. Yasuoka is probably shaken, but she's putting on a brave front anyway. Even an act like that is helpful at a time like this. After all, there's no time to waste. Whoever carried this corpse here could be lurking around the corner. So let's see what happens if we fail. Is it instant death or it just takes a hit? I hear creepy breathing behind me. What the?